Hi, I am Austin L. Church. I'm here in my rather Spartan writing studio, and I had an idea for a video. Video seemed more appropriate than to turn these thoughts into a blog post. So here I am. I've got my notes, and the deal is I'm going to DYF Conf in Stockholm in June, and my decision to go coincided with this out of the blue message I got over LinkedIn from a guy I met at an app conference in San Diego probably 5 years ago. And what he said struck me. He said that I was very helpful to him back then. And, as I prepare for this conference in Stockholm, it got me to thinking about, how do you make the most of a conference or a seminar or trade show, some sort of meetup? And I think my strategy, and I hope your strategy, is to be helpful. It may seem strange to pay a certain amount of money and to pay travel costs to go to another place and to meet new people. It's hard not to think, well, I'm putting money in, what am I going to get out? But I would encourage you to think about going to that new place, meeting those new people, and looking for ways to serve them. That is how I have been able to form more meaningful relationships at conferences. So go in looking for ways to serve. That is the first point that I want to make. I think you'll be more successful, quote unquote, at events, conferences, that sort of thing, if you go in looking to help, looking to serve. The second thing, and this kind of piggybacks on number one, is go in with a goal. The goal might be to solve a problem. The goal might be just to learn something new. The goal might be to meet a couple of people who you know are going to be at the conference. Maybe you email the organizer, you get the attendee list, and you connect with some people in advance over Twitter. And your goal then is just to meet those people, put a face with a name, and form some new relationships. Regardless, go in with a goal. If you have a goal, then you'll be more focused while you're there, and you are more likely to get what you came for, so to speak. I already kind of touched on this, but number 3 was try to connect with other people beforehand. Schedule a couple of coffees in advance, try to go out to drinks with somebody. Try to buy somebody a meal. That actually leads into number 4, which is be generous. Generosity is infectious and it's attractive. So if you want to make a good impression, if you want to be memorable, if you want to form meaningful relationships, then be generous. Yes, you paid money to get here, but what is 10, 15, 20, even $50 for a dinner if you make a new friend? Number 5, you'll go to this conference, you'll have an experience, you'll learn new things, you'll take notes, you'll meet people. Follow up with people. If you say, hey, I'll send you that PDF, or I'm happy to share my strategies for attracting better clients, or whatever it might be, you get the business card. Make sure that you hold on to it. Make sure that you follow up with people. One trick I use is the image capture in Evernote. It lets you automatically connect with people on LinkedIn. It's really fast. And so what I'll do is I'll just take pictures with Evernote of all the business cards. It saves the business cards. I connect with those people on LinkedIn. I can toss the business cards. That way I'm not carrying extra stuff around. So maybe that will be helpful for you. Regardless, just make sure if you say, yeah, I'll follow up with you, to actually do it. Number 6, you're going to take notes. Maybe it's an Evernote, maybe it's somewhere else. When you get back from this experience, conference, seminar, you're going to be tempted to just plunge back into the fray. You may not take any time out to process, to consider if there's something that you want to do differently as a result of having gone to the conference. So I think do the counterintuitive thing, which is take an extra day off, take that Monday or that Tuesday, take that Sunday, block the whole day out. Don't get back into the regular work that you get paid to do, but instead try to capture the most impactful things that you learned. Make to-do lists, and then take those to-do lists and fold those into the tools that you use to manage your regular workflow. I use Trello. So for me, I'd take a Monday, an entire Monday. I'd try to capture everything I learned at a seminar or conference, or at DYF Conf in this situation. And I would make sure that that one strategy is something that I'm breaking down into steps. I'm creating new cards in Trello with it. I'm adding those cards to my to-dos over the coming week, and that way I'll get a lot more value out of an experience simply because I took action with something I learned. I call those Mondays business day. Turn off your phone. Don't do client work. Don't talk to people. If you're going to invest your life, a piece of your life, in an experience, make the most of it by taking action with the things you've learned. So I hope this helps. Those are the 6 things that I'm thinking about as I look forward to DYF Conf, Double Your Freelancing Conference in Stockholm, hosted by a guy named Brennan Dunn, who's brilliant. So if you haven't seen Brennan Dunn's stuff, be sure to check him out. So I think the website is doubleyourfreelancing.com. Anyway, hope this helps. Austin L. Church, over and out.